работают нормально.
20 секунд, двигатели первой, второй ступени работают устойчиво.
Launch.
Second umbilical now separating.
Ignition.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Intermediate. Main. Lift.
And liftoff. Kate Rubin, Sergei Ryzhikov, and Sergei Kuznetsov now on their way to the International Space Station, the latest in a chain that spans almost 20 years of continuous human presence in space.
10 seconds. The parameters of the rocket are nominal. 20 seconds. The thrusters of the first and second stage are operating nominally.
Hearing first good reports of good first stage performance, everything looking nominal. Soyuz is currently delivering 930,000 pounds of thrust from its 4 boosters and single engine of that first stage. It measures 68 feet in length and 24 feet in diameter and burns liquid fuel for the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds of flight.
50 seconds. The pressure in the chambers is nominal. Everything is good on board. We feel well.
Good reports from the crew as well. Everything looking good with today's flight.
Pitch, yaw, roll nominally.
Roll, pitch, yaw, all normal, meaning the spacecraft is exactly where it's expected to be at this point. Velocity is 1,100 miles per hour. The first stage of the Soyuz, less than a minute of flight time left now.
80 seconds. Parameters are nominal. On board, everything is good. We feel well. We feel the G-loads.
First milestone we'll be watching for here is the escape tower jettison, which will come at the 1 minute and 54 second mark, a little less than 10 seconds now.
Jettison.
Escape tower has been jettisoned.
Separation of the side units.
And there is the separation of the 4 strap-on boosters that are jettisoned. These have completed their job and are dropping away now at an altitude of 28 miles above the Earth, while the Soyuz continues on with its flight, traveling at about 3,350 miles an hour, powered by the rocket's second or core stage.
Firing chain is armed.
15.
Go for main engine start. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff. The final liftoff of Atlantis on the shoulders of the space shuttle. America will continue the dream.
Roger, roll, Atlantis. Houston now controlling the flight of Atlantis. The space shuttle spreads its wings one final time for the start of a sentimental journey into history. 24 seconds into the flight, roll program complete. Atlantis now heads down, wings level on the proper alignment for its 8.5-minute ride to orbit. 4.5 million pounds of hardware and humans taking aim on the International Space Station. 40 seconds into the flight, the 3 liquid fuel main engines throttling back to 72% of rated performance in the bucket, reducing stress on the shuttle as it goes transonic for the final time. Engines now revving up, standing by for the throttle up call.
Atlantis, go at throttle up, no action, DPDT. Go with throttle up, no action on DPDT.
That call from Capcom Barry Wilmore, a transducer, instrumentation only, no action required. Atlantis now 15 miles in altitude, already 16 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 1 minute 40 seconds into the flight. Atlantis flexing its muscles one final time. Atlantis traveling almost 2,600 miles an hour, 21 miles in altitude, 24 miles downrange, standing by for solid rocket booster separation. Booster officer confirms staging a good solid rocket booster separation. Guidance now converging. The main engine steering the shuttle on a pinpoint path to its preliminary orbit. 2 minutes, 20 seconds into the flight. Atlantis already traveling 3,200 miles an hour, 35 miles in altitude, 50 miles downrange. Standing by for main engine cutoff. Booster officer confirms main engine cutoff. For the last time, the space shuttle's main engines have fallen silent as the shuttle slips into the final chapter of a storied 30-year adventure. Now standing by for external tank separation.
Houston station, Atlantis on the big loop, initiating RPM in 3, 2, 1, mark. We copy. Houston copies.
With that, Commander Chris Ferguson now will begin the slow 3/4 of a degree per second rotational backflip. This again is about a 9-minute maneuver. You'll hear the start photography call initiated when the orbiter is in the correct orientation of this procedure. The actual R-bar pitch maneuver will last about 9 minutes in duration. About 93 seconds of available photography for Sergei Volkov, Mike Fossum, and Satoshi Furukawa.
Station Atlantis on the big loop. Start photos. Starting photos.
And with that, a period of about 93 seconds of good photography now initiated for Sergei Volkov, Mike Fossum, and Satoshi Furukawa using digital cameras and high-powered lenses out of the Zvezda service module. The rendezvous officer indicates to Flight Director Quatsiala Barujo that Commander Chris Ferguson has flown a textbook R-bar pitch maneuver. And you can see the structure of the International Space Station now coming into view as both spacecraft pass over the limb of the Earth. Atlantis coming up on the so-called V-bar, the velocity vector.
Atlantis Houston on the big loop. The teams have been pulled in concurrence. You are go for docking.
Atlantis on the big loop, copies. Go for docking. Houston and station Atlantis on the big loop. We don't see a flyout. We're initiating final approach.
Houston copies.
Station copies.
Pilot Doug Hurley informing both station and shuttle flight control rooms that no flyout is required, meaning no additional alignment required. Commander Chris Ferguson is dead spot on with the two docking mechanisms perfectly aligned. Contact, docking confirmed. Capture confirmed at 10:07 a.m. Central Time.
Houston, station Atlantis, capture confirmed, and we see free drift.
Station Atlantis Houston, station free drift is confirmed.
Well, we have that flag, and that flag is significant not only because we brought it up on this flight, but because it also flew on STS-1. This flag represents not just a symbol of our national pride and honor, but in this particular case, it represents a goal. This flag also will be flown prominently here by the forward hatch of No. 2 to be returned to Earth once again by an astronaut that launches on a U.S. vehicle, hopefully in just a few years.
Atlantis station, Mike on the big copies. Physical separation, Houston.
Houston copies.
Undocking confirmed at 1:28 a.m. Central Time. Atlantis weighs anchor from the International Space Station for the last time. 12.5 years of shuttle missions to build and service a million-pound complex at an end.
Atlantis departing the International Space Station for the last time. Thank you for your 12 dock missions to the ISS and for capping off 37 space shuttle missions to construct a orbiting research facility. We'll miss you guys. Godspeed, soft landing, and we'll see you back on Earth in the fall. Hey, thanks, Ron, USOS lead, and to the station commander, Andrei Borisenko. We appreciate your hospitality again. Hey, when a generation accomplishes a great thing, it's got a right to stand back and for just a moment admire and take pride in its work. From our unique vantage point right here, perched above the Earth, we can see the International Space Station is a wonderful accomplishment. It was born at the end of the Cold War. It's enabled many nations to speak one in space. As the ISS now enters the era of utilization, we'll never forget the role the Space Shuttle played in its creation. Like a proud parent, we anticipate great things to follow from the men and women who build, operate, and live there. From this unique vantage point, we can see a great thing has been accomplished. Farewell, ISS. Make us proud.
Atlantis Houston, everything is looking fantastic. Therefore, you are go for the deorbit burn, and you can maneuver on time.
Hey, great news, Butch. Thanks. Go for the deorbit burn, maneuver on time.
Now looking over the shoulder of pilot Doug Hurley on the flight deck of Atlantis, this pilot point of view camera. Atlantis soon will be going subsonic. Our first view through infrared cameras at the Kennedy Space Center. Commander Chris Ferguson now flying Atlantis.
Hey, field in sight, Houston.
Copy, Atlantis. Field in sight.
The pre-flare maneuver executed. Landing gear down and locked. Main gear touchdown. Hurley now deploying the drag chute. Ferguson rotating the nose gear down to the deck. Nose gear touchdown. Having fired the imagination of a generation, a ship like no other, its place in history secured, the space shuttle pulls into port for the last time. Its voyage at an end.
Who truly empowered this incredible spacecraft, which for 3 decades has inspired millions around the globe. Job well done, America.
Hey, thanks, Butch. Great words. Great words. You know, the space shuttle's changed the way we view the world, and it's changed the way we view our universe. There's a lot of emotion today, but one thing's indisputable. America's not going to stop exploring. Thank you, Columbia, Challenger, Discovery, Endeavour, and our ship Atlantis. Thank you for protecting us and bringing this program to such a fitting end. God bless all of you. God bless the United States of America.
And the commander is now leaving the crew transport vehicle along with our other astronauts, being greeted by our NASA administrator and our center director, Bob Cabana.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We're in stage
We have
one.
liftoff indication. We have
liftoff. SpaceX Falcon 1 launch vehicle. Falcon has cleared the tower. Plus 12.
Pitch kick.
Plus 20 seconds. Plus 30 seconds.
Reducing alpha.
First stage propulsion is nominal.
Stage separation.
Second stage tank pressurizing.
We've entered inertial guidance.
Second stage tank stable. MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
Second stage ignition
Capture
confirmed.
maneuver.
Nozzle stiffening ring jettisoned.
We've captured.
T plus 3 minutes. We have a relative velocity of 2,770 meters per second and an altitude of 130 kilometers.
Approaching fairing sep. Fairing separation confirmed.
Second stage propulsion performance is nominal.
Nine minutes, 30 seconds.
Second stage approaching SECO. SECO confirmed.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have MLO. Liftoff of the Falcon 9. Falcon 9 has cleared the towers. Pitch kick. 10 plus count. And securing on net A, please. Gravity turn.
First stage propulsion is.
We have telemetry lock on both stages and power systems are go. Guidance is nominal. The vehicle is at 440 meters per second inertial speed. Altitude 3 kilometers.
As Falcon 9 ascends into the atmosphere, we're getting a little bit of audio trouble from the launch site. The vehicle is quickly approaching where its increasing speed and the atmospheric density create the maximum resistance to the vehicle's flight. After max Q, the forces acting on the vehicle will decrease dramatically, and the vehicle will continue to gain speed substantially. As the atmosphere thins, the exhaust plume will begin to expand greatly and take on a darker color as the laxing of the plume.
Guidance nominal.
Approaching MECO 2.
And we have state separation. And state separation is confirmed.
MVAC chamber.
And we have a clean stage separation and the second stage ignition. The Merlin vacuum engine has begun lifting the second stage and dragging into orbit. As you saw, there was on the MVAC nozzle expansion skirt that fell away as designed.
The vehicle has an inertial velocity of 3,500 meters per second, altitude of 140 kilometers.
Let's turn off. MVAC is performing nominally.
Yep, back on. Guidance is nominal. And we have nominal avionics operation at this point.
Stage 2 only.
As the second stage continues its flight, you will see one of the roll control actuators wiggle back and forth. That's simply the vehicle correcting its trajectory as it continues to orbit.
Second stage continues to perform nominally.
Second stage avionics looking nominal. And we have telemetry lock. Guidance is nominal. At 4,000 meters per second at an altitude of 189 kilometers.
And this is prop, still performing nominally. Both stage and MVAC.
New Hampshire station has acquired.
As expected, the radiatively cooled expansion nozzle of the engine is glowing red hot, and in some places even wafted, and it is designed to operate just like our Falcon 1 vehicle.
Second stage is preparing to trim propellants.
Pump house is good.
MVAC actively trimming, performing nominally.
And power systems are nominal. Guidance is still nominal. Vehicle is currently traveling at almost 5,000 meters per second at an altitude of 39 kilometers. New Hampshire telemetry is cleaned up.
MVAC and second stage are performing nominally.
LC, we got grass fires all the way by the hangar. South camera.
Propulsion is performing nominally.
And avionics systems are nominal.
MVAC performing nominally.
We have nominal avionics operation and telemetry lock. Guidance is nominal.
As the vehicle is approaching the horizon, as viewed from the launch site, we may lose video signal.
1 minute of nominal SECO 1 time. MVAC and the second stage continue to perform nominally.
The vehicle's at an inertial velocity of 7,000 meters per second, kilometers altitude.
Second stage is approaching SECO 1.
Falcon 9 Stage 2 and the Dragon capsule are now in orbit around the Earth.
Signal from the Falcon 9 second stage as it passed over the horizon, but from here everything looks very clean. And that's
Go, baby! 4, Abby, 3, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, baby! Keep going! Woo! Let's track this puppy. Oh, the clouds! Oh, it got through the clouds! Awesome! Here comes the noise, Abby.
Girls, cover your ears.
Max Q. Go, go, go. Okay, girls, it's quieter now. Two boosters coming back. Yay, I don't have to miss any more work. Yeah, just under that cloud. I just can't quite. Wow. That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. Cover your ears. Cover your ears, girls.
Side booster entry burn has started.
Copy.
Stage 2 trajectory nominal.
Stage 1 entry burn has started.
Side boosters are transonic. Side booster landing burn has started. Side booster landing legs have deployed. Landing zone. Side boosters have landed. Recovery operators move into procedure 11.100 LZ1, sections 4 and 5.
Center core landing legs have deployed. Stage 1 landing burn has started.
See that stage 1 entry burn,
Seco 1.
landing burn, and Seco 1. There's the first stage coming in.
Landing legs are deployed.
Nominal parking orbit.
What a beautiful view of that first stage landing.
Copy. TOS 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff. All teams triage alerts, please.
Acknowledge software.
SC2, please prepare for section 35. OSC, FC1, LVN.
T plus 30 seconds, Starship 10 has liftoff. It's headed to 10 kilometers on its test flight from Boca Chica in Cameron County, Texas. Coming up on T plus 2 minutes, we're getting ready to transition from 3 engines to 2 engines firing on Starship. We'll be shutting 1 engine off. That's intentional. T plus 3 minutes and counting. Starship coming up on 8 kilometers altitude. We're getting ready to shut down the 2nd engine. This is intentional. I'm clear. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, now to switch over to the header tank for the one engine. Okay, I'm going to come back up when we hit 10 kilometers right about in 3 seconds. Coming up on T plus 4 minutes, we're at 10 kilometers. We've gone into the hover. We're still being powered by the single Raptor engine. T plus 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Starship has transitioned. It's flipped to the horizontal mode, beginning the descent back to the landing zone. Coming up on 5 minutes, 45 seconds. We're down below 2 kilometers. We're preparing to light 3 Raptor engines to begin the flip sequence. It'll culminate with landing on the landing pad in Boca Chica. Third time's a charm, as the saying goes. We've had a successful soft touchdown on the landing pad. That's capping a beautiful test flight of Starship 10. As a reminder, the key point of today's test flight was to gather the data on controlling the vehicle while re-entering, and we were successful in doing so. We had a nominal ascent. We had the maneuver to place Starship horizontal when we reached 10 kilometers, right on time. And then during the subsonic entry, it appears we had good control of the vehicle using the front and aft flaps. And as we approached the landing pad, we successfully lit the 3 Raptor engines to perform that flip maneuver. And then we shut down 2 of them and landed on the single engine as planned, a beautiful soft landing of Starship on the landing pad at Boca Chica. Also, a congratulations to the Starship team in Texas They've steadily increased the test launch cadence over the course of the program and have delivered some of the most exciting test flights many of us have seen in a long time. The Texas team has several more suborbital test vehicles in build, with number 11 ready to roll out to the pad in the very near future. It's an inspiring time for the future of human spaceflight. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you'll join us for the next test flight of Starship 11.